Good morning, my beautiful beloveds. Today, first and foremost, thank you for coming and watching my video. Welcome to my channel. This is the first video of my channel, and expect more to come. There's always going to be more to come. Lots and lots of information, lots of things that I love to talk about. First thing that we're going to talk about is something that's really appropriate for the season, and it's Psychic Lockdown. You know, Halloween is right around the corner. It's actually tomorrow. So you want to always make sure you stay protected energetically and spiritually. You're going to have a lot of lower vibrations out and about tomorrow, and even in this season, maybe today. You know, there's always things around Halloween that's going on around the holiday. They're going to be them lower vibrations that are going to feed on those fear-based emotions, and it's really what Halloween is about, is drawing out those fear-based emotions. And when they feed off of those, they're getting fed, feeding off of you. But do you really want that? Do you want that attachment? Do you want that connection with lower entity vibrations, aka demonic vibrations? So if you don't, then I would highly suggest you to keep watching this video. If you do want to connect with them, then, you know, click off, and I wish you the best. But on to what we're talking about. Well, if I can get some time, because, you know, I got this one right here. It's trying to get some attention. Hi, say hi to the camera, Nala. And you got Ash over here, a black cat, that likes to chime in every now and then. All right, so you are gonna go down here while Papa talks. All right, so psychic protection. What we're gonna be talking about today is cleansing, praying, and working in a higher vibration, working higher up. You don't want to be so low. So we're going to be talking about that stuff today. All right, now, first and foremost, when we're talking about cleansing, you always want to be physically clean. No one likes a stink person. No. So, but while you want to be physically clean, a lot of times while we're cleaning ourselves physically, we're not cleaning ourselves energetically. And that is a really, 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 really big thing. You have to clean yourself energetically. I cannot stress it enough. You have so much energy residue that's just sitting in your aura, sitting in your skin, and there's just, like, you'll find yourself thinking a certain way, operating in a certain pattern, and you're just like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing things this way? Why am I making these type of decisions? It's because you're being influenced by energy that is constantly going in and out of your aura, in and out of your aura. And when that happens, you have to clean that out. You got to clean house. It's like when you have a whole bunch of people coming over to your house or whatever, and they just leave a little bit of something every time, and you just don't clean it up. Next thing you know, you're going to be on house orders. Because you're junky. That's what it gets, just energetically junky. You gotta clean it out. So in order to clean that energetic junk out, I like to soak in a saltwater bath, a sea salt bath. I'll soak in there, do a little meditation for about 15 minutes. My teacher has also told me about putting a little sea salt in your bath wash, and having that, and then just help scrubbing that energy that does not belong with you, just scrubbing it off, so you're left feeling nice, neutral, cleansed, and just light. Next thing you want to do is you want to always, when you're about to channel, when you're about to go into psychic work, when you're you know, doing things of higher callings, you want to make sure you surround yourself in that glowing light. There's a glowing light that protects us from all things of lower vibrations. When you do that, you are being protected. And you don't have to, you don't have to sit here for hours upon hours and just like try and like just manifest it. Just think about it. Just think about you being not even just covered in light around your body. You are light. Realize that. Discover your divinity. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is prayer. Who are you praying to, for one? And two, how are you praying to them? prayer is a very, very beautiful thing. It's our connection with spirit. You know, when we're praying, we don't always have to pray to the almighty source. There are so many higher vibrations. There's so much family there that we're allowed to pray to. We're allowed to talk to them. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't. You are allowed. And your family, your guides, your archangels, they want to hear from you. They're eager to hear from you. Now, what I also want to make a note of, what I also want to make a note of is when you're starting channeling at first, when you are diving into spirit, I always like to say, stay high up, one, yes, but when you're communicating, communicate through your guides. Let your guides be your medium. You don't need to communicate directly with these spirits. Your guides can tell you, your guides have been here with you since the day you were conceived all the way until the day you take your last breath, and they're going to help guide you into the afterlife. They are here for you. They're your best friends. They will not steer you wrong. And those are the ones that you want to link into. Those are the ones you want to cling to. And anything of lower vibrations, they can cast it away from for you while you are, because the information I'm giving right now is not very detailed information. So with the information I'm giving you, you can use this, but everything else that needs to be taken care of, they're going to take care of it for you until you get to that spot and that time in your life where it is time for you to acquire that detailed knowledge on how to really, really, really lock down. But in the meantime, you don't need to overload yourself with a whole bunch of knowledge. Just go with the flow and learn as you're supposed to be learning. You're doing exactly what you need to do right now. Now, when I'm talking about higher vibrations, I'm talking about making sure you lift your mood, being happy, soaking in that good sun. So my, well, not my friend, but Infinite Waters, I watch a lot of his videos, but he's always talking about soaking in and breathing in that good prana. You always want to breathe in that good stuff and stay high and stay elevated, and try not to sink low into the depression, to the depressive states, the angry states, anything that does not resonate with benefiting your spirit, because what that does is that's going to feed those lower vibrations. That's not going to just feed those lower vibrations, it's going to attract lower vibrations, and then sometimes you might get something stuck with you, connecting with you that you don't want to be connected with, and it's going to be a little hard to try and disconnect from that. That's why I always say I'm reverting back and even when you're channeling, stay with your spirit guides until you are independent, so you feel you are strong enough to actually independently channel and talk with others, dearly departed loved ones. But if there are things going on in your life where you're being really, really open and really exposed to certain things in your life physically, then spiritually you want to be very, very careful. Because if you're extremely, extremely open and free spirited in physicality, then in tangible spirituality, you're going to be very open. And when you're channeling and when you're working with spirit, you're going to have some spirits that are not going to work in an ethical way and try and use you and your body for their own will. And you have to be careful of that. Now, with all of that being said, I want to wish you all happy holidays, happy Halloween, dress up, turn up, get lit, have fun, be safe, and make sure if you're going to drink, don't drive.